How's it going, everybody? Trainwreck here. Now, as you can see, I got a new engine. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you already know what it is. This engine isn't new. It's been out for a little bit now. I wanted to get it back when it came out. I hemmed and hawed about it because I had some other engines in line that I wanted to get. But tax-free holiday came up here in Massachusetts, and it's right before my birthday. And every couple of years I kind of treat myself to an engine around this time. So went online, Charles Rowe had it, ordered it, came in just the other day. So I know there's already been multiple reviews on this. There's one thing I love about this engine right off the bat. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram and don't know what engine I'm talking about, I will bring it in right now. Boston and Maine, SW8. Got this engine for a couple different reasons. One of those reasons being my wife had 3 family members, and I've mentioned this in some of my other videos, 3 family members who worked on the Boston and Maine. So it gives me another reason to buy more trains, because it's family history, so therefore you have to do it. The main reason I got this engine was, for those of you who've been following around with the wreck train build, I originally pulled it with my B6, which didn't make sense that a Penzi B6 was pulling a B&M wreck train. And then I just got the Springfield Terminal SD45, which I'll be doing another video on that soon, because I'm going to be modifying that so that it is prototypical with one little thing. Shouldn't be an issue at all. So I needed an actual engine to pull the wreck train if I ever want to bring the wreck train out, something that would be more fitting. So I got it. Why not? It's Boston and Maine. It's local to my area. The family history, you can't go wrong. Right out of the box, the one thing I'm extremely happy about this engine, hoping it's not a defect. I've reached out to a couple people who have the other SW8s in different road names, and I've been told all the same thing so far, that they're slower. But it makes sense. It's a switcher. It's not supposed to go track speed. It's not an MP, it's an SW, so it doesn't need to go normal speed. There's a little bit of a ticking noise in the trucks. I don't know if that's just something in the gear or something might not be matching up right. Don't know. So far it runs great on my layout. I'll be bringing this over to my neighbor's house, who you've all seen his layout. If not, it's one of my older videos. I brought a couple engines over one night, and me and Mike had a train night. I do plan on bringing this over there and running it along with my SD45 Guilford engine, because he hasn't seen those 2 engines since I picked them up. The detail on it's great. I got no issues with the paint. The paint seems to be pretty accurate to me. I do plan on weathering this though, and getting it. The rest of the wreck train's weathered. I'm not gonna have a brand new engine pulling it. It's not gonna look right. The tooling on it is great. I haven't found any defects on this or issues with it yet, unlike my SD45 had a couple issues. Other than that, I love it. It's great, and I'm itching to weather it at the moment, but I still need to finish the tool car, which I'm waiting on some detailed parts for that, and the crane itself. I was thinking about putting a smoke unit in the crane, but then I'd have to wire it to a switch and only turn it on at certain times. So I decided, once I took it apart to see the internals, it'd be a little tough to get a smoke unit, fan-driven smoke unit in there. So the only thing I want to add to this engine is air hoses. It's got no air hoses on it whatsoever. I'm not going to go for a normal diesel where you got your, you got your brake pipe, your main res, your actuating, and your, I'm blanking on the last one, so my coworkers would be very upset with me right now. Apply and release. That's the other hose. Yeah, I'm good. Coworkers can't get mad at me now. I don't think I'm going to add those in just because the new layout's going to have 072 curves. I might drop down to 54 in some spots. So to allow some coupler swing, I might not add those hoses in. But no matter what, it's going to get a brake pipe hose. I'm probably going to try to mount it off of the coupler itself so it can move with it, so it's not hitting it and possibly breaking it off. So I'll end up doing a whole nother separate video for that when I go into the detailing of it and the detailing, the weathering, and all that. So enough of me talking about an engine that's been out for over 6 months, from my understanding. I'll take up some close-up shots so those of you who haven't seen one of these run yet can get a good look at it and the detail. It did throw me for a loop. I actually had to open the manual for once. This is the smallest diesel. I don't own any legacy switchers or even TMC switchers at all. So I'm trying to program it, flipping it upside down, looking underneath, trying to find the switch, and the switch is on the top, like most diesels are now. So I actually had to open up the manual and flip through it, and I can't read too well, so I just looked for the pictures and found it and got it programmed. So let's go ahead, get this thing fired up again, and pull the rec train.